Hello, welcome back to Rays Out of the Park Baseball Sim. We've got some news. This was supposed to just be a prospect check-in, but I did make one more deal on deadline day. I saw Joe Adell was available, and we had just lost Jacob Melton for 6 weeks to injury. So I made a deal. I figured why not give it a shot. We made the deal with the Angels yesterday, right here. We gave a Christian Scott, who we had just recently acquired to be our five starter. He made one start with us. It, it was whatever. But we threw him out, and we gave up Brody Hopkins, who's a top 100 prospect. He's like actually pretty valuable, right? But um, he looks like he's going to be a good piece for the Angels. I would assume he is. Um, but like probably not anything like too special. And we got Joe Adell, who's like gonna be like the middle of the order bat that we kind of need. He'll be here for another 2.5 seasons. The Angels gave him a contract extension that honestly I'm fine if he plays out that full contract extension. We have Lux coming back here pretty soon. Yeah, Joe Adell is out for uh, that amount of time. He's on the 15-day IL now. So we feel pretty good about where the team is at. We call up Joe Boyle to be our five starter. I figured it can't be too bad the rest of the way. Prospect check in. We'll go ahead and start here. We're going to do our starting pitchers. Michael Ferret. He's in AAA. He's done well. We'll probably try to work him into the big league roster next season. He looks pretty good. Same with TJ Nichols. Like both of these guys probably need to make the big league roster next season. They're tracking well. Their performance is fine. Jackson Bommister, he's been good in Double A. I think we're gonna give him the promotion because we just sent out Hopkins and we promoted Boyle to the show. So it's good to call him up. Nate Knowles, we almost traded him a couple of times. He's fine where he is in Double A. He's 22. He's not like super old for that level. Waters, he is older for that level. He's throwing really well. He's gonna go up to Triple A. Yeah, Anderson Burrito. He's not young for the level that he's at, but he's relatively young. He's pitched well. 30% K rate is intriguing. Yeah, I like Burrito. I think he's good. Do I want to send him up? I think I will, since he's actually pretty tenured at the high A level. He'll go up to Double A. Colin Fisher was our third round pick this season. He's making starts and high A. We'll see how they go the rest of the way. Tegan Kranz, kind of the same deal, except he was a supplemental pick. We'll see how everything uh, works out. Mason Nichols, uh, yeah, he's done really well, but he's out with the torn rotator cuff. Urbina, he's been about league average in high A. He's going to stick around there. Caden McCarthy was one of our draftees. He's an eighth rounder. I do want to say, like, these guys have these high upside. A lot of it is just because we didn't have as much money allocated to scouting. Emmanuel Hernandez, he actually got sent down to the DSL. Did I not? Yeah, I do control him. I don't know why the CPU sent him down. I would be fine with him pitching like in A ball potentially, but we'll keep him at the DSL since he's down. Relievers, Trevor Harrison. He is somebody who could be a big league arm. Not too interesting though. Jacob Hartlub, whatever. Dylan Lesko, high stuff. The results are kind of coming around a little bit. We're gonna send him up to high A. Good to see him starting to get it together. Catcher side of things, Caden Bodine is our lone like interesting catching prospect that's like in real baseball now. He's actually really underperforming these batted ball metrics at A ball. I might consider giving him a promotion. Yeah, I'll give him a promotion. He's almost 23 years old. He'll go up to high A, and we'll see how he does there. I want him to play every day too. Tristan Gray, he was really good at rookie ball throughout the year. We're gonna send him to A ball. Hopefully, he starts every day there as a catcher for us. Infielders, Jair Aramo, he almost got dealt. He's he's big league depth at this point. He's like a good player. He can play second base. Contacts will be good. Trey Morgan, we just didn't end up in a spot where he made sense to get called up. But he's hit well in AAA. Like if he makes sense for the roster, he'll come up. Uh, our second overall pick, Rock Shalowski, has had a really good start to AAA or to Double A. He's pretty sick. I do want to figure out what the deal is with the avoid Ks before we like really aggressively push him, but I don't know. He could be on our roster like mid-season next season. Like I wouldn't be surprised. Adrian Santana, he's actually gone pretty well development wise. He's gonna stick at Double A. I don't see any need to push him more aggressively than that. He's only recently turned 21, but he's in a good spot. Theo Gillen, he's even just like destroyed high A ball as a 20-year-old this year. He's a second baseman for sure. Um, yeah, like he could learn some corner outfield in the upper minors potentially. Might make him do that, I guess, because I mean he's just killed it. And, I mean these expected numbers, I don't know how finicky they are just yet. New game, but they they're not as awesome, but they're still good. And he's hit so well, so I don't know. Uh, what like he's been good. I don't know. I think we're gonna keep him at high A though. He's only 20. Maddox Maloney, we have him locked at second base. He hasn't been great so far. It's 9 games thin, so yeah, let's actually make Theo Gillen like learn how to play like left field or something. So those two guys can both play, him and Maloney. Dean Moss is in high A. He really killed it in A ball at the start of the year. Hasn't been as good in high A, so he'll finish out the season there. Cooper Fleming, he's been good in A ball. He's not like super young or super old, so I might just keep him there. And like, yeah, we'll keep Cooper Fleming there. Daniel Pierce, yeah, he's got to go up. This guy's too good. um, I'll send him to high A. He is a shortstop for sure. Yeah, it could be a monster shortstop prospect. He had a really good A ball stint. Fleming already looked at. Jace, this guy was our 5th round pick. I actually think he's really good. We have a couple of draftees that I probably could go in and add. I want to get a better report on him, but like I don't know how a guy like this would fall to the 5th round. Like that's awesome. He could like be a good shortstop, be like a really good second and third baseman with like good pop. Like I don't know how that guy falls. Gracias, he is where he is now, and Victor Valdez, I actually like him a lot, and I don't know, like he might start next season at A ball, but the CPU just won't stop moving our guys around. Homer Bush is on the big league roster for the moment, while Melton and Joe Adell are hurt, but he'll be off the roster here shortly. Maybe as soon as like in a week when Gavin Lux comes back. Xavier Isaac hasn't hit well, but he does hit the ball hard. Like he's not a nothing, but I struggle to see the role for him. Victor Mesa Jr. Just like you got to stand out, man. Like you'll probably replace Cedric Mullins next season, but uh, it's been rough. Adrian Smith, honestly, probably has a better shot. He's hit well in AAA so far. I just didn't. I don't want to add him to the 40 man just yet, but I don't know. He might be the opening day center fielder next year, for all I know. Um, Summerfield, it's been like a league average offensive performance. But like I don't know, he looks really good. He's a top 100 prospect. I like where Summerfield's at. Marshall Toll, he's out for the year. He was killing Double A too. I mean, he's way too old for that level, but he was killing it there. Theo Gillen, yeah, it's fine for him to be playing high A in the outfield. Slater DeBrune was electric and rookie ball. He's now like I don't know how he's not like a top prospect in baseball. I don't know, maybe the midseason update was like 10 games into rookie ball or something, and that's why they didn't put him up. But like, I don't know. This guy's probably going to be like a top 30 prospect at the end of season update, if I had to guess. Um, Brayler Guerrero, he's playing in A ball. I think he's just going to play the whole year there. And then Michael Court, he was in rookie ball for like a little bit. I'm gonna send him back to the DSL. The one guy who I do want them to send to the DSL, they didn't send out back. Um, but yeah, 38 guys. I like a lot of them. Yeah, and of course, three of our like key hitters are currently hurt as we're trying to push forward a little bit for the playoffs. Um, we're playing Richie Palacios regularly, and like Ronnie Mauricio is playing, right field against lefties just to like keep the lineup balanced for now. But yeah, we'll keep playing a little bit. Joe Boyle got to start here, and like now Carson Williams hits the IL for a week. That's tough on us. We'll have to figure something out for that. But yeah, Mauricio belts 2 home runs. Yeah, he'll learn how to play any position if he's gonna hit like that. Joe Boyle had a good start. That's nice to see. He got demoted really early into the year. We'll look at the lineups. Like, do we have like a righty? Like, okay, we're gonna just end up calling up Ben Williamson, and he's gonna like play a little bit less than Carson Williams was. That's probably what we're gonna end up doing. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Or we'll have, well, honestly, let's have Hoskins hit against righties, and we'll have Crawford play shortstop. That's what we'll do. And then Williamson will be off the bench and like be like a late defensive sub. Um, here we can have Williamson play shortstop, but we'll move him down the lineup a little bit. And that'll be good against lefties. Palacios as a defensive sub. So that looks fine for now. Shane McClanahan is going against Sean Burke. We get the win 5-4. Nice. Not too much went on offensively. We had 2 homers from Mullins and Hoskins. The team was decent. We get a report on a Venezuelan kid. He's okay. Victor Valdez, yeah, he hit 3 home runs at that level. He shouldn't be at that level. Rock Shalowski, we got an updated report on him. We're still average on this avoid K. Like, I want to know where it's at. I want to know. So give me another report and let me know in a couple of days. I don't know what position I want him to play. Like, I could have him learning second base now. So for like next season, we don't have to pick between him and Carson Williams, I guess. This is the hitter. So like kind of what we had him at before. Okay. Kyle Freeland's on the hill. This is at Colorado. We have Rasmussen. Dang, we got hit around. Darn. Um, of course, Chandler Simpson had a big game. Okay, so I guess we just strategically pinch ran for Junior. We pinch hit for him. Okay, we can't have that. Let's go to the settings and get rid of that. Yeah, never lift Junior for a pinch hitter. What are we doing? Michael Lorenzen against Nick Martinez. Darn, we lost 2 in a row to Colorado. That stinks. Gavin Lux is back. Is it Williamson that we're gonna send down? I think so. I think we're gonna send Williamson down because we'll have Mauricio and we'll have um, Palacios and JP Crawford for the rest of the week. So we'll have Lux now. We'll have him step into the lineup. We could have Fraley go to the bench, although Fraley's been good. We could have Hoskins go to the bench. I think that's what we're gonna end up doing. We're gonna have Hoskins go to the bench. We'll have Lux play second and go back to hitting third in the lineup like he was before. Mauricio will start DHing. Hoskins will be the backup DH, and then Mauricio is now like, okay, I could have sent down Palacios. I'm gonna send down Palacios and call up Williamson. Williamson's been up and down so many times this season. I feel bad for him, but it just somehow is the way that it is. Geez, there's a lot to go on here. Ben Williamson will be like a late game defensive sub, and like we won't have to have anybody play for Crawford for defensive purposes. Homer Bush will be a late game defensive sub in center, and like the guy who makes starts there. Fraley's are starting. Outfielder Mauricio can play out there. He will also just be our utility guy at both of these spots. Boom. It's good. We still have this huge lefty heavy lineup, but that's fine because we do our fair share of platooning. I guess I didn't set this lineup. We have Aranda. Okay. Put Lux at second and Crawford at shortstop. What? How did that happen? Yeah, JP Crawford hit third, I guess. Yeah, that's good. Fortes and Bush are just there for defense. Williamson will be our defensive sub. He's okay, not good at spot yet. Yeah, he'll like play all 3 of these spots, and like pretty commonly, I think, against at second and um, shortstop. He'll like basically play every game against lefties. And we'll have Fraley be a defensive sub for Mauricio late in games. All right, let's win a game against Colorado, and then let's go. We won a game against the Rockies. High bar, I know. I'll play for a little bit and give an update like towards the very end of the season. And hopefully the team will be in a good spot. Mats didn't have a great start, but oh well. Oh well. Oh yeah, we just signed Eric Becker. It's one of our prospects. I need to get like a good report on him because we don't have a good one. We took him in the 3rd round with like a bad scouting report, but yeah, he could play in like A ball or like high A. Yeah, let's have him in A ball. Just be safe. He's 21. All right. I'll play a little bit more and then give an update in a little bit. Right. Well, we have made it. Uh, we have 9 games left, of course. Um, and we are in a tie currently with the Toronto Blue Jays. We've kind of opened up a lead on the Baltimore Orioles. It was at one point like a three-way tie. And we've lost a lot. So we have Edwin Yasetta as one of our starters currently because Drew Rasmussen went out for the year, and Joe Boyle just went down for the next 4 weeks, like just now, and I decided to start up the recording. I don't have any idea what I want to do about that. Like that is super rough for us. Like I've been debating on calling up Ferret throughout the year, but like he's just really slumped into the end of the season. TJ Nichols has kind of been the same deal, except he's been a little bit better down the stretch, but like I don't think either of these guys are necessarily big league ready, and it stinks a little bit, but I don't know what our other options are because we have this super bullpen, but none of them can start games, and we've had I think we even had a bullpen injury too. Maybe it's done now, but at one point I think we had a bullpen injury. So I don't have really many good options. Like we could sign a free agent, maybe. Like Michael Grove could come and start games for us. Is this kind of all we got? Yeah, let's like just I guess give him a 1 year. Like I don't want to give him 2 million, but like this is kind of all we got, and he might be starting later in this series against the Red Sox, Connolly early against Nick Martina, and like these are like a must. It will be a must-win game that he's about to be starting too. Yeah, Reese Hoskins has been like super critical for us. Since we've got him, it's been kind of insane. Nick Martinez gave us a stinking gem. Yeah, we need like a answer like now. Oh, and Nick Martinez has a pending diagnosis. Yeah, we need an answer like now on that guy. Okay, yeah, Nick Martinez has gone down. This is insane. Oh my God, everything that could go wrong has gone wrong towards the end of this season. Um, and like we're probably in a spot where we're gonna get playoff appearance, but like we could have won the division pretty handedly, but a lot of stuff has gone wrong, like pitching wise. Um, Michael Grove has signed a deal. He's gonna like come up and instantly start for the big league team, like right now. Like with the playoffs on the line, he's making his first start of the season. He pitched in the KBO this year. Um, like could Casey Hunt start games for us? Honestly, he could. He was good. Yeah, he was pretty good. Okay. Casey Hunt is going to be the next guy to like randomly fill in the major. Oh my gosh. Like what is this situation we've put ourselves in? And I don't even think it's necessarily like from neglect. It's just I didn't expect 3 of our starters to get hurt. Um towards the end of the year, and like Michael Grove is now starting. Like we need wins, and like he did good. He did good. We didn't even. Oh my God, we just didn't give him runs. We didn't give him runs. Oh no. Michael Grove was awesome. 10 strikeouts, 6 innings. What? 6 games left on the season. He's gonna get 2 starts. Nate Eovaldi against Shane McClanahan. Um, and yeah, it's looking like Toronto's just gonna get the division. I don't necessarily think it's going to be really hard for us to get the division now. Junior homered. Shane McClanahan got hit around. Schlittler against Uceta, who is starting games for us now. Like, oh God, we got the win, 9-7. Kept our hopes alive to win the division. Yeah, good. Useta was fine. Um, and yeah, we've clinched a postseason spot, which is more than I expected going into the season. It's just wow. Casey Hunt against Garrett Cole. We get the win. I guess on the last day of the season we might have a chance. Junior had 2 hits. Yeah, we defensive subbed for him. Casey Hunt was awesome. What? Andrew Painter and Steven Matz. Um, Toronto won. Yeah, so we're basically destined to be a wild card team. Um, McClanahan's gonna go the first game, so Michael Grove, I'm fine having him go this game, and then we'll see what we end up lining up for the wild card series. We do technically have a chance. Do we hold the tiebreaker over Toronto? They're playing the Reds, so I don't think. Yeah, they're okay. They might be playing for something maybe, but I like. Do I start McClanahan for like the very slight off chance that we have a tiebreaker? I don't think we do against Toronto, by the way. Um, I think we need McClanahan for the playoffs more. So I'm going to make the executive decision to not do that. Um, we could call up, like, this could be the situation you call up Ferret. I don't think he's big league ready, like, at all, is the thing. Um, Foundain, yeah, let's honestly just call it Foundain, and then we'll send somebody else down. Like a Hunter Biggie or somebody. Yeah, he was terrible. Holy. Yeah, and like we'll take our chances with uh Fountain starting. I don't know how we've won games with worse pitchers starting. Our I think our chances in the playoffs are pretty much cooked because like we kind of have 2 starting pitchers with Mats and McClanahan, and that's it. Um, we lost. Okay. Yeah, Toronto won anyway. Okay. But yeah, we made it to the playoffs in the first season. I was not necessarily expecting that. Um, it was a good season. We'll go like review. Um, like the team that made the playoffs. We'll start with Chandler Simpson. He played the whole season. He was a 2.8 win season for him. Led the league in steals with 66. That's awesome. He was really good. I like what we got out of Chandler Simpson this season. Um, he's gonna stick around as our you know awesome leadoff hitter. I wouldn't call him an awesome leadoff hitter, but he did well in that role for the season. Junior was really good. 38 home runs, 5.5 WAR season. I think the defense was honestly even a little bit better than it was a 1 fielding run value, and like range wasn't bad. So yeah, shout out to Junior. He had a really good year. How many games did he play? 148. That's pretty good. Gavin Lux. It was a much better first half than second half, but he still hit 300. He had a injury mid-season. He wants a ton of money, and we're not gonna be able to retain him. But this is an insane season from Gavin Lux, like all things considered. Aranda, he ended up playing a lot versus lefties down the stretch. He had a good year. Provided enough power for us. He's entering arbitration. We'll see if that complicates anything. Joe Adell, he was really good for us. He had 10 home runs in 40 games. 133 WRC plus. He had 2.5 or basically 3-win season over the entirety of the season. Like, yeah, good. I'm glad he had such a good year. We traded Brody Hopkins for him. Like that was a real piece. JP Crawford was like abysmal with us, but like I felt a little entitled to keep playing him, but I don't know. He's kind of just gonna be on the squad for the playoffs, and hopefully we get something out of him. Jacob Melton, really good rookie season from him. 3.3 WAR season. Would have definitely gone like 20, 30. He got 18 home runs and 33 steals. He's a really good defender, and a really good base runner. Shout out to Jacob Melton, like really good rookie season. Couldn't have asked much more from the kid. Cooper Engel, like kind of the same thing, like a 104 WRC plus from a catcher, a rookie catcher, no less. Like this is awesome. Walking K rates are really good. He's like a fine defender behind the dish. Nothing crazy. Like it was insane that we could get him in the deal that we got him in. I thought because I thought he was the best piece in the deal, but apparently not. We'll get to the other player in a second. Um, Cedric Mullins, had a good season, a 1-win year, stole a ton of bags, played a little bit of defense, like he was fine. Shout out to Cedric. Rhys Hoskins was a beast for us. He had a 154 WRC plus, 13 homers. I don't really, yeah, I couldn't have expected this, but I was like, okay, I'd rather him than David Fry, and yeah, that trade ended up being really good for us because we got Hoskins and Cooper Engel out of it. I think that's gonna be a great deal. Ronnie Mauricio, like respectable 100, like a league average WRC plus and OPS plus. He started to learn some positions. I think he'll be a really good utility player for us for like years to come. I like where we're at with Ronnie Mauricio. It was a good addition in that deal. It was for like Pepio. Of course, now like I would want Pepio on the team, but at the time we didn't need him. Carson Williams played full time against lefties down the stretch, but it was more of a first half thing. Honestly, he should have kept going out there, especially with how bad Crawford was. And I think we're gonna make that change here for the playoffs. Um, yeah, he's just such a good defender, I guess. I wasn't expecting it. You wouldn't really think it. You would think that his profile is a little lacking defensively, but it was a 5 zone rating. That's really good. And then Ben Williamson was a defensive sub. Like he was up and down, didn't play too much. Fortes, shout out to him, backup catchers. They do their thing. He was actually really good for a backup catcher. A 1-win season. It's good. Pitching, yeah, they decided to send all of our pitching away. McClanahan was great. He threw 176 innings. He had a 4-win season. That's great. Steven Matz, I don't think I could have expected this good of a year from Steven Matz. Uceta was a reliever for most of the year, made some starts at the end. It was good. Jax, a little disappointing from him ERA wise, but his FIP was awesome. Really worth the back of the line stuff. We have, Brash. We made that good deal, I think, with San Diego to get him. Or that was a different deal. That was in the deal where we got JP Crawford, which JP Crawford unfortunately stunk it up. Morejon was good-ish. He was about average. We got him in the same deal as Jeremiah Estrada, who with us was just okay. Like it wasn't terrible. There's crazy upside with him, and that's why we got Estrada. Um, Garrett Clevenger, it was like okay. Like you would hope that a guy with this profile is better than he was. And then Brian Baker, like fine reliever. Manuel Rodriguez, yeah, like our bullpen is really good ratings wise, but performance wise, they didn't do as well this season. So I'm not exactly sure. Next episode will be the playoffs, and then like maybe some like early off season stuff just to like make it to where the time of the video doesn't spoil the playoffs. But yeah, I've really liked this first season of Rays baseball. I feel like this season was a very Rays like season where like I kind of had to patch a lot of things together. I was not expecting Cedric Mullins to stick around throughout the entire course of the season, especially considering the amount of guys that didn't. It was like, kind of like him, Jacob Melton, Carson Williams, Aranda, Lux, Caminero. I guess like most of the starting lineup was with me throughout the year, but like we brought in Hoskins, JP Crawford. Uh, yeah, I want to see quickly how Yandy did because yeah, he absolutely killed it with Seattle, and oh, that stinks. Yandy would have been a lot better for us. Yeah, but I mean, we wouldn't have got Reese Hoskins if I had kept Yandy. So yeah, it honestly ended up being pretty good throughout the year. House money, we're going to be back next season. Should be pretty good. I'll see you guys then.